victory, and then, oh my goodness, Harstem 2-0's Clem. You know, everybody will have their conspiracy theories ready. So it's better to do it like this. In the top left side, we're looking at the main base of one of StarCraft's favorite individuals at this point. Creates amazing content, but still one hell of a Protoss player. Representing Team Liquid, it is Harstem.
Also for Team Liquid, nicknamed the Wonder Kid by the former Wonder Kid, it is Clem, runner-up last season as well. And he came really close to winning it all. So he's definitely a player on the rise. Difficult not to look out for him at this point, right? It's just he's just there. So we expect him to win a title anytime now.
No, absolutely. Like, Clem is no longer an up-and-comer. Clem is just one of the very finest we have in the European scene. I really see Clem as one of the final three end bosses we currently have. Of course, the other two being Raynor and Serral. That's how good Clem is. He is also the reigning champion of the chance of Harstem, at least at the stream open. You know, just to have an idea of when he would be playing. Clem is going for a very different follow-up, though. Instead, he's going for a double barracks follow-up with some very quick stim. That's kind of cool. You don't see this very often, and I don't think he's going to be moving out until he's got his first two medevacs as well. But yeah, fun start here. Kind of an odd build by Clem, but I do think I like it.
Yeah, and it's a really nice wall of at the front from Harstem, though Clem is going to want that sentry. Oh. The sentry hallucinates before it dies, so that's a pretty good heads-up move by Harstem, but the shield battery is not going to be done in time, and it's a rage pause.
Yep. He's like, all right, the moment where if you resume it from replay and you play that scenario out again, you'll get way more kills in the main base. Instead, there is going to be an adept in the main base that did delay that third barracks, and I was like, maybe Clem is not paying attention, but of course Clem is paying attention, so he will complete that as well.
Yeah, that was the one SCV that was injured because it just got one shot. So there was always the chance that Clem didn't pay attention because there was only one shot to go out on the Adept, and it happened to be on the SCV that was already damaged and was building the one building. So definitely opportunities to mess up there. Widow Mines, however, more opportunities to mess up on the other side of the map.
Oh my god, the first shot is already good, and he unburrowed the other one. I hope Harstem is paying attention in the natural. He's going to end up losing 4 probes. No, just 2, but loses a few more in the main as well.
Lower and lower. The shield battery is not going to be enough to replenish them, and it looks like Clem will get away with killing this base. I don't know.
Harstem is doing whatever he can, but like, regardless, this is very good for Clem. I gotta say, well done there by Harstem. Pulling back into his battery with overcharge is kind of what kept him alive. The Widowmine drop shows up in the main base one more time. And this time, I want to say we'll only get a single probe, but not before Clem makes sure that Harstem ends up losing way more mining time. And Clem is like, you know what? I don't even want to set up for a single probe. We'll go for the natural instead. And I don't know if Harstem is paying attention. Yes, he is.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, exactly. His internal clock is just off the charts, right? He drops the mine as soon as it's about to come off cooldown. That's just insane max efficiency on all fronts. And now he's pushing out with a giant army as well. Though there is a Colossus on the side of Harstem. There is no sentry for Guardian Shield, and this base is sure to go down.
Yep, that's not a good blink, but I don't think it really would have made it.
Inside, it is the Wonder Kid. It is Liquid's Clem.
In the bottom right side, the Flying Dutchman himself, of course, representing Team Liquid as well. It is Harstem.
Okay, so Harstem is not particularly known as a very tricky player. I mostly see him as a macro-oriented player. Do you think that's fair to say?
Absolutely. Yeah, I actually think Harstem does his best work off 4 bases and having a double robo. Like, I think Harstem is really good with complicated armies.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very good with control. One of my favorite micro Protoss players to watch. He makes amazing decisions. Like, again, it looks bad because the Hellions of Clem were so good, but that hallucination over, say, dropping a force field, which is what my mind would gravitate to, was really cool, right? It's like last second, you know your unit's gonna die, you get value out of it. That's the kind of play that I expect from Harstem, and that makes him a very fun player to watch for me. Clem is gonna go for this very annoying eBay block.
You know why I hate to see this, cats? It's very important because now A, you know it's there, and B, you know which angle it will most likely come from. And if it wants to take a different angle, that's fine, but that will take a lot of time. So I think it's a pretty good start for Harstem.
Yeah, Harstem's looking to see if there's maybe a Liberator or something, but seeing the Hellions, it will... Okay, and the Hallucinated Phoenix is going to confirm the medevac, so it's going to be very difficult for Clem to do something. It looks like he's looking to Elevator into either the main or the natural as he sees fit. He's going to go for the main, but Harstem has units in place.
Yep. I mean, Hellions are quicker than Adepts, though, and Medevacs with their boosts are a little bit quicker as well. There is no shield battery in the main base, which means Harstem will still end up losing a couple of units. And this is where I feel like Clem really shines, because he's going to pick everything up. He's going to turn around again. He's using the Sim City, and the probes are very clumped up. He's not really getting the absolute money shots, but this is still a good opening. Oh my goodness.
Oh God, the Stalkers are not partaking at all in the fight. They kind of just were shoved off to the side to prevent the medevac from escaping or to do some damage to it, and then they weren't re-hotkeyed to come back to fight. So Harstem, in a great deal of trouble, has lost already 11 workers, knowing exactly what was coming.
Look how much value Clem is getting out of this drop. It's ridiculous. He's staying alive for so long. He's getting so many additional shots of it. At one point, it feels that his medevacs are actually the one shooting flames out of it right now. Yeah, this is it. GG gets called.